So, I'm making this video about this Nicki Minaj topic within our LGBTQ community. Alright, so here we go. First off, rap and hip hop has always been MAGA. It always has been. It don't matter what artist you listen to, and it's crazy that a lot of y'all are just not waking up to this. Myself, fortunately, I was forced to wake up to it. I'm a black gay man. Okay? And growing up, I didn't really have anyone to look up to. Didn't. I didn't find anyone to look up to until my late teen years when it was time to move out of home. Alright? So, all of the rappers that were trend and hip back then and singers within the hip hop community, because I'm black, that's what we're taught to listen to, that's the music that's for us. But when you're black and you're gay, and all you're hearing about is women, cars, homes, shooting, jail, rape, murder, etc., and you're gay, they don't fit. It just don't fit. So I had to look for other alternatives. I had to find other music that was inspiring, uplifting, going places. And yes, I was even called a wannabe white boy because of music choices that I made for myself, because I had to find other inspirations. And it's unfortunate that within my own community, there's no artists that do that have done that. All old music that I have not discovered until my late years now. But prior to and growing up, there were no inspirational artists to listen to in hip hop. And then, not to mention, once they throw a bunch of N-words around, which is oppressing and is hate speech, and nonetheless, on top of it, you got a lot of folks waking up in the morning in the mirror, mouthing, singing this crap to themselves, pretty much hexing themselves with negative affirmations. I made decisions, and I said that ain't gonna be me. I refuse. Fuck that shit. And fuck those that are about that. I don't want to participate. I don't want them around or in my life. I deserve better. I've been treated like shit, and I deserve better. I'm not going to do that to myself by putting that shit on my ears. I'm not going to do that to myself financially by putting my money into it. And the last thing I'm going to do is go into a so-called safe space within our LGBTQ community that is blasting and airing that shit. Because I know at the end of the day, even though they're LGBTQ, the bulk of people that listen to that shit are fucking bullies. And that's what you invite in to these spaces when you play that crap. And I've experienced it. I've been pushed around, I've been shoved, I've had drinks poured on me, I've had people try to block me from dancing or enjoying a show. A lot of different crazy nut ass shit that's just uncalled for in a so-called safe LGBTQ space as that bullshit is being played. And thankfully it's because of what I've experienced, even when it's not played, and these people that radiate that energy because it's what they listen to in their downtime and they display that behavior, I now know how to safeguard myself against them. I see right through it. I'm a lot older than what I appear. I think it's bullshit that y'all are just not waking up to it. It's something that should have been woken up to. It's something that y'all should have been raised red flags to. But at least I can give you your props that you're finally waking up. But again, when that stuff is played and those kind of mindsets are openly being invited, you're letting sharks in with the sea turtles. And sea turtles are peace. And sharks are dangerous. You're creating a fucking bloodbath. And it's not right and it's not fair. So, I really hope that the LGBTQ community starts to wise up to the hip-hop industry. There are other genres that are very welcoming, open, and accepting, but hip-hop and rap ain't it. We can try to make it for us and be about us all day, but truth be told, there's never gonna be a major headlining rap star. Never. And the faster that we face that reality and own it and do what we do best and stick to the rivers and the lakes that we are used to and know, the much better things will go. We've always been a peaceful people. Aside from those that fuck with us, they get theirs, as they know. But we've always been a peaceful people. And by catering and playing that bullshit, it disrupts the peace. That's this video in a nutshell. And I'm done. I rest my case. I mean, it's always been that way. And I'm saying this because I grew up as a young black man, gay. I didn't have, I couldn't listen to that bullshit. I needed uplifting things. I was already negative enough by myself. The last thing I needed to do was be listening to that bullshit and have more negativity added to my fire. Fuck that. It's not inspirational. I hope y'all wise up. Peace.